Hey guys, it's Iblis here, the Baron's Finest, getting you all another Ritual Beast deck profile. I'm really sorry guys, I'm uploading this again, but I wound up playing in two winner boxes this past weekend. One I wound up winning with this build, and then another one I wound up close to topping. I didn't win any prize support, unfortunately, but you know, it happens. The first winner box I played against the Mirror, Infernoid, and like a Watt stun lock deck. You know, I don't remember the exact order. Then the second one I played against Necroz. I had to buy. What else did I play against? I played a a bad dragon deck, and then I played the Mirror. And I believe that was all my rounds. I wound up losing to Necroz and the Mirror. Even though I got to go first in a lot of my games, I just couldn't open. But I still give props to the people that beat me. I mean, I'm not. It's whatever. I couldn't complain considering I still got stuff I wanted that day. But yeah, I figured I'd at least show you guys this deck list. Also, for the more than likely next Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile, you guys are going to be seeing a fun deck with these three. I know this isn't exactly like a deck. I mean, this is one of my favorite decks, more so the two cards on the edges, but I was having fun with the card in the middle, you know, the Claw of Heramos. And I thought, you know what, let's try it. So that'll probably be the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile I get you guys. But, yeah, I figured, hey, even though it's something I've profiled a lot on this channel, there are some differences, not a lot, but I figured it would still be worth sharing. More so in the main and side, but without further ado, we're going to get started on this deck profile. So to start off with, we actually play double Apelio. I'm not going the monk route anymore. Triple Rampengu. It's a must. Triple Canahawk. Also, thank you Gen Con for giving me foreign, like, Germans of most of these cards. I love them. The one Petalfin. Two Wens. One Zephyr Triple Elder. And then last but not least, one Lara. That is it for the monsters. I mean, the deck is really basic. That's why I'm not really like going over anything or like why I'm not explaining a lot of cards. I just swapped the monks for one Apelio and one Rampengu because, you know, basic, not basic. For spells, we play triple teleport, triple upstart, double MST, one Raigeki, one Vocal Moon, one Gold Sark, and one Bond. I only ever resolve this in games where I can afford just to be stupid. Traps were one Ring of Destruction, one Bottomless. I like these two. I admit I see why people don't like Ring, but I still feel like Ring is a really good card. Two Fiendish, two Ambush. Part of me wants to play three now. I admit that, just because I keep finding myself in games. Because I feel like if I clump, it's the card I have to rely on. But I don't know. I like find myself clumping more so in games 2 and 3, or just running out of targets. Triple Mirror Force, and then triple Steeds. I feel like this is a pretty basic lineup. There's not a whole lot of explanation needed. For the extra deck, it's two ulti Petalfin. Okay, that's focus. Three ulti Canahawk, three ulti Apelios, two ulti Gaia Apelio, and you know, basic infusion route. And for the rank 4s, I am tinkering with these a little bit. I played one Diamond Crab King, one Eschaton, one Lightning Chidori, one 101, and then one Ragna-Zero. I'm debating on actually cutting Ragna-Zero and only just playing it for, like, if I ever play this like at bigger events like regionals or anything like that. Just because I never realistically make it outside of like the Klee matchup, and I want it for the Klee matchup, but Klee's not a thing in my area, so I'll probably be cutting this at least just for like locals and stuff. If I ever go to like a regional or anything again, I would probably just keep playing the Ragna-Zero. And Crab King was also in similar logic of I want to out big monsters, primarily towers, because, you know, Crab King's a generic out to towers. But yeah, I only ever really went into Chidori if I made any of those. I didn't really make anything else. And for the side, two Mexi, two Ghost Ogre, the card that's worth a lot more than it should be. And I chose to play one of the cards in the new set, two copies of Retaliating Sea. What this card does for people who don't know, if your opponent activates a spell card that includes the effect of special summoning, you get a special from your hand and it becomes a Macrocosmos. and then when it dies, you search essentially a maxi. It adds you an Earth Insect with 1500 less attack, I believe. Yeah. It searches you an insect with 1500 less attack. You can't search another copy. But, you know, it's a good card. I love it. 2 Artifact Lancia. The 3rd MST, because I only like main boarding 2. 1 DeFi. Double Dark Hole. This came in so much. 1 Macro. And then last but not least, double Fairy Wind. So I figured that was going to be it for this profile, guys. I figured, like, you know, let's just make this one short, sweet, and to the point. I didn't feel like I was going to necessarily need to do a whole lot of explanation, because this deck's been around for at least a little while now. Everybody, I feel, in theory, should know what this deck does. And yeah, that's going to do it for now, guys. I'm really sorry that I'm profiling this again, but I do have that Clownblade Hermos build I'll be profiling probably just right directly after this one and uploading that. These two will probably go up in the same day, and it'll be the double upload of the week. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. And this is Ibbles with Baron's Finest signing out. Peace.